Wow.
Very nice.
Want to just do the second one?
We can do, because the second one is not a duet. We can do number 3.
Number 3 is good.
Awesome.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yep.
ba-da.
Maybe I think I'll do a little back solo and then one more.
Yeah, and then we'll do number 6 on that same one. Yeah.
Love it.
Who are McMaster alumni? From coast to coast in every corner of the world, we work, lead, contribute, and volunteer in all industries and fields of work. We take our community spirit with us, our creativity and technical strengths, along with our unique problem-solving skills, to make a difference for others, collaborating and innovating to take on the big questions facing the world. We make an impact. McMaster University's alumni community is one of the foundations of our success. Alumni achievements, leadership, and service shape not only the university, but also the communities, industries, and causes they support around the world.
Get involved. So get involved either at McMaster or in community. Understand what you're passionate about. Follow those passions. I know sometimes that sounds cliche, but it often works. Start to build that network through that involvement. So as I get involved, that means starting to build that network. Again, I was very fortunate to be given many opportunities in that initial 10 years with the city of Hamilton. Ended up working twice or two different times for the city of Hamilton for a little over 20 years in total. But my point being is that there were mentors along the way. So when you get involved, you meet some great individuals who will mentor if you're willing to open yourself up for that. But my key message is get involved.
Well, I think the first thing is that they chose a really good area, because nursing is a wonderful profession, not just because it gives you the opportunity to work with people and help people, but it also is a springboard to all kinds of other professions. You can never go wrong, I don't think, with the knowledge that you acquired while you were in nursing. So I would really encourage them to enjoy their excellent choice, but also to think out of the box in terms of how they might use this education in a wide variety of things.
The best way to seek out opportunity and take advantage of those things that are in front of you is kind of, don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to take some risks. And most importantly, I think, use your network of McMaster alumni, use your network and talk to people. Talk to them about what they're doing what they've done in their career, what's happening in their industry, things that they've learned, mistakes that they've made. But go out and talk to people. I actually found that to be one of the most, for me personally, difficult, because I am an introvert. But at a point in time when I was out working for a little while, I spoke to a colleague, actually a gentleman that had actually hired me, and he says, the best thing you can do is build your network and go out and talk to people. Talk to them about what's happening in the industry, about their experiences. And it's really hard to do initially, but you'll find that once you start, it will actually flow, and they'll introduce you to other people that you probably would be interested in talking to. And that's actually how I entered the industry that I'm in right now, is just through that process, just getting out and talking to people. So I think it's really important.
It's Nelson Mandela's quote, "Make your choices reflect your dreams, not your fears." And that's one of those truths that, the longer you live, the louder that saying is for me. Fear is loud and it's persuasive, and it shows up disguised as logic and practicality and all these other things, whispering like, play it safe, and you can't afford to fail, or what if it doesn't work? And before you know it, you're just living a life that you didn't really intend to live, a life of regret instead of chasing possibilities. And your dreams really need your attention. They ask you to take the risk and make the leap. And I think if your choices throughout aren't really aligned with your dreams, your visions that you want to manifest, then you're just managing your fears. You're not really living your life.
I think the most important thing to remember is to have empathy for others, because empathy encourages us to be kind. It encourages us to be inclusive. It encourages us to be compassionate and non-judgmental. And if we have those core values and we carry them with us every single day, I think we can work towards peace in the world. if we all remember to have empathy.
Look, if you've had the privilege of being about to or having crossed the convocation stage, really take the time to look at what got you there. You've already won by getting to this moment, but now it's about what you do next. And there's a difference between confidently striding across that stage, knowing that you said yes to everything you possibly could. And there's a difference between just getting by. And this is another thing on the list. And I would encourage all of you, because I've done convocations that fit into both categories. I would encourage all of you to think back to what would have made you more confident, or what put that pep in your step. And for me, it's usually been that I can look myself in the mirror and say, I said yes to everything that this opportunity offered me. I gave 110%, maybe not every day, maybe not every hour, but to the experience, I gave myself over to it. And I think that's where post-secondaries and institutions are really impactful, but that's where life is really impactful as well. So I encourage you, if maybe you said a half-hearted yes, or maybe you said a full-bore yes, to continue that analysis and continue that energy into your next steps, because you won't regret it for sure.
Today we welcome the newest members to this vibrant alumni community that stretches across the globe. Like every class before them, they will look to build their future with ambition and optimism, and at times, some apprehension. The class of 2025's student experience was one that was touched by the global pandemic and armed students with opportunities to learn adaptability and build resilience as they adjusted to those unique set of challenges. Let's hear from some of this year's graduates as they reflect on their time at McMaster.
I want to say thank you to my mom and dad. Thank you, Mama and Tata, for everything that you did for me these last 4 years. I'm so grateful for you supporting me, and I wouldn't have been able to graduate without you guys. I also want to say thank you to my friends and my partner for supporting me through everything. It's been hard and long, but you guys were there for me in really tough times, and I wouldn't have been able to make it without you guys.
To my loved ones, my parents, my sister, my boyfriend, my nonni, and my other family and friends. Thank you so much for supporting me through the ups and downs of university. Your love and encouragement have inspired me to be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And I know that all of the skills and everything that I've learned here throughout my time at university will carry me beyond my time at McMaster, and I'm very thankful and grateful to see what comes next. So I have lots of very special and memorable memories from my time at McMaster. I've been very involved with my faculty for the Social Sciences Society, so I have some great memories there. I was actually the lead role in the musical for the first ever Social Sciences musical, so that was also really fun.
My favorite memory at Mac was MacFest. Graduating out of COVID, we didn't get to have our graduation. It was incredibly awesome to see our entire Mac community come together for MacFest at the end of the semester, especially 2 years out of COVID. That memory really solidified the community that I found at Mac, and I really credit my parents for that.
I'm gonna give a shout out to my mother. The mother who was there for me even when I couldn't fully be there for myself. The mother who was there for me the nights I was cramming for an anatomy midterm the next day, who would deliver chai to my room because she knew I wanted that even when I didn't tell her. She could read my mind even when I couldn't read my own. I want to give a shout out to the mother who's been there for me these past 4 years of university and who continues to be there for me throughout every single moment of my life. I love you, Mom. Thank you so much for being the person I give a shout out to today. And if there is a favorite memory that I have from these past 4 years, it's my memory in the mundane moments of these past 4 years. Because sometimes it's those mundane moments that make the most special memories. And I think that mundane moment that comes to my mind right now has been those moments right before an exam, when everyone is cramming in IWC, stressing out about their midterm, about their exam that they have. And there's so many different emotions in that room. But at the core of each and every single one of those emotions is community. It's when we all come together with from so many different programs, from so many different backgrounds, from so many different emotions, and we all come there for that one shared purpose. And that one shared purpose is to learn. It's sometimes just to pass, but it's also to just come together and just to celebrate those small wins of our lives, such as having another exam, having the opportunity to learn. And so that's definitely one of my favorite moments at McMaster.
My Mac experience couldn't be possible without people like my dad, my friends, and even supervisors who I like to call Auntie Sonia. And some of my favorite memories are really simple things like sitting down at the track and having lunch with my friends.
One of my favorite memories about McMaster has to be when I first stepped into the research lab. That moment changed my path and put me in the path that I'm following today to pursue my master's. I also will always cherish the lettuce eating competition that I did with my friends, in which we all just stand in front of the YHE field to eat a lettuce all together. So I'm very thankful to McMaster.
I want to thank my mother and my father and my late grandmother, as each of them have been there for me throughout it all. They have gave me hope when I felt lost. They gave me hugs when I needed comfort, and they loved me unconditionally no matter what my grades were in first year. I want to specifically thank my mother for her unconditional love and for always giving me room to grow. She has always provided patience and time and never ever turned her shoulder towards me. I want to thank you, Mom, for everything that you have done. I would not be here graduating without you. It has all just been a crazy experience, and I wouldn't be able to do it without my family, as they are my rock for absolutely everything. And I know, like, at the end of the day, wherever I go from here, I know that I will always be running back to my home where I will find my mom and dad with open arms. I met such amazing lifelong friends and a wonderful partner, and they have given me the opportunity to really experience what healthy relationships should be in life. And if it wasn't for meeting these people, I don't think I would be the person I am today. And whether it was like restless nights at Thode Library or just the simplicity of walking around campus and feeling like I am possible of achieving great things in life, it's going to be very hard to say goodbye to McMaster and Hamilton, and I'm quite sad about it, but I know that those memories will actively live in my mind for the rest of my life.
Hello, class of 2025. We are graduates now. Congratulations to everyone. And before anything, I would like to thank people who made this journey unforgettable for me. My parents, my friends, my roommate, and everyone in between. Being an international student, I would always look forward to coming back home, and that's what my motivation was, to give my best to my semester. And to my friends that I made from all different parts of the world, thank you so much. Staying up late night with you guys studying, preparing our cheat sheets, and trying out different restaurants. These are all memories which I'm gonna cherish forever.
I want to thank my roommates who have been with me since my very first day at McMaster. They've gotten me through a lot of really tough times. I also want to thank Dr. Jessica Maxwell, who has given me so many opportunities I never thought I'd have the opportunity to have. And my mom, who has gotten me through a lot of really hard times as well. She's the reason I'm here, the reason I've gotten through my 4 years here. And my best memory at McMaster has been probably Welcome Week 2024. I had the chance to plan Welcome Week 2024 with the Faculty of Social Sciences and two other planners, Sarah and Savannah. And we got to hire a really amazing group of reps and work with them, and that was amazing. And we also got to work with faculty planners from all the other different faculties, which was so amazing, and so amazing to meet them and work with them, and it was just the greatest experience ever.
I would really like to thank my mom and my dad for always being there for me and supporting me whenever I need a hand, and also my friends I've made in BDC, especially like Karina and Josh, who's always been there supporting me, whether it's through my trials and tribulations or even like through the exciting moments and supporting me all through McMaster. And one of my favorite memories at McMaster was definitely Welcome Week when I was a representative for the science faculty. I really enjoyed my time there, really helping first year students. I remember myself in first year and how different I am like now, and I'm so glad because of the McMaster community. It really brought out my personality, and I'm just so thankful for my experiences there.
I'd have to say my memory of a special McMaster memory would be just anytime I had to walk around campus in the evening with my friends. So if that was walking from badminton intramurals or like walking from a New Spring Club meeting, I just felt like we had so many great conversations and interactions whenever my friends and I would just like walk home to the bus stop or like walk each other home. It felt very wholesome and beautiful.
My favorite memory from McMaster was being a part of Welcome Week and welcoming over 600 first years to Brandon residents, being able to plan all of their events and help them settle into their new home for the next 4 years. I want to thank my mom and dad for all their unwavering support throughout my time here at McMaster. Mom, thank you so much for all the time you spent cooking and freezing meals for me so I could have a taste of home at school while you were far away. And Dad, thank you so much for all the hours you spent in the car driving me to and from school. I appreciated all that time we spent together, even though it was so early in the morning. One of my favorite memories at McMaster was participating in Welcome Week. I did it all 3 years since second year, and it was such an amazing experience to have a community of such inclusive, welcoming people. Usually you can't find as many amazing people in one place at one time as I did during Welcome Week, and I'm so grateful for all the memories we made together, and I'll never forget all the cheers that we did together.
My favorite one might be when I found out there were other Latinos on campus, like getting to know them. I remember the first Olas event that I went, which now I'm president, which is crazy to think. But we were learning how to dance bachata and merengue, but I already knew how to dance, so I had to act like I didn't to feel more at home in the environment. So we were dancing and I was just making fun of the instructor, which was a friend of mine, with my friends, and I was being obnoxiously loud and making every step bigger than it had to be. And I just remember feeling like I had found home outside of home, in a community, in a place that I never expected to find a community that was so bright, joyful, and that felt just like I needed to be like around, like just the right amount of people, just the right amount of love, just the right amount of care. It was amazing, and I wouldn't change it for the world. And I still remember that day, and it still brings a smile to my face every time I think about it. So that is kind of my memory.
I guess there were moments where it's like moments where you just feel like everyone's in the grind with you and in the hustle with you, whether it's staff, faculty, or students. I feel like those moments really meant the most because you realize it's really not an individual journey. Everyone's running the race together and we're all like holding each other's hands through it. So, yeah.
I want to say thank you to my brother and my amazing boyfriend. Thank you guys for always being there for me. And I wanted to say a special thank you to my mom. I know you can't be here by my side today, but I know you're always looking down on me.
I'd like to give a shout out to my parents and thank them for all their support through the years, especially by driving me to school.
So today I would like to thank my mom and dad who are here and my siblings for all the love and support they have shown me over the past 4 years. Every text, call, and visit has meant so much to me, more than I can describe.
Shout out to Dr. James Ingram for teaching me all about political theory and inspiring me to pursue that in the future.
I always knew university would teach me a lot, but what I didn't expect was that my greatest lessons wouldn't be from the textbooks, but from the people that made this journey unforgettable. Mom, Dad, this degree isn't just mine, it's yours as well. Your unwavering support, your love, didn't go unnoticed, and it shaped me to be the person that I am today, and I couldn't have done it without you.
One of my special memories from university, specifically at McMaster, is Light Up the Night, and I think it was really an amazing time with all my friends that came out. We took pictures at the photo booth, we went on the Ferris wheel, we had some good food that day, and I truly think it was very wholesome to have this moment with all of you.
I would like to shout out to First Love Jesus for helping me get through university because it's already hard. And then I would love to shout out to my mom, my dad, my 2 amazing sisters, and my friends and New Spring community for always being there for me. I would love to shout out to all the friends that I made in computer engineering and management as well. Y'all are real ones, y'all are troopers, and y'all are amazing. To all the professors that have helped me through my undergrad as well, I would really love to thank you for helping me get through university.
Life-changing.
Resilience.
Community and inclusion.
Finding family.
Home.
Second home.
The best years.
Rewarding. Eye-opening.
Inspiring.
Very loving.
Adventure.
Growth.
Incredibly rewarding.
Beautifully chaotic. Heartwarming.
Diversity.
Transformative.
Transformative.
Community.
Community.
Community. Unforgettable.
Thank you, class of 2025. We are confident you will continue to make us proud, and we are so excited to see where you will go, what you will create, how you will advance and innovate, and where you will make your unique impact, making a brighter world for us all. And to echo the sentiments of our graduands, thank you to all the supporters out there who played such an important role in bringing us to this occasion today. We celebrate you along with your graduate today, and we share your pride. And graduands, remember, your formal time at McMaster may have come to a close, but you are now a member of the McMaster Alumni Association, and we are here wherever you want to connect. Stay in touch, keep your email up to date, and learn about all that your Alumni Association offers you. Welcome to the network of a lifetime.
Graduands and guests, please rise as you are able for the academic procession.
I declare that the 667th Convocation of McMaster University for the conferring of degrees is now in session.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Maureen MacDonald, Provost and Vice President Academic at McMaster University. This afternoon, I have the great pleasure of acting as your Master of Ceremonies and of welcoming all of you, graduands and guests, to this convocation ceremony. On behalf of the university, I would like to recognize and acknowledge that we meet today on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee nations and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We must remember that we all have a role in upholding the spirit of the agreement, which urged for the peaceable sharing of Earth's resources. We must also not forget that merely acknowledging our presence on these traditional lands is only a small step on our shared path to reconciliation. I challenge you to consider how you can foster reconciliation among the many peoples that inhabit these lands. I would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge some of the notable leaders joining me on stage today. Our Chancellor, Ms. Santee Smith, President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Susan Tai, Deputy Provost, Dr. Mateus Gracelli, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Relanovic, Vice Provost International Affairs, Dr. Bonnie Ibawa, Vice Provost Teaching and Learning, Dr. Kim Day, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students, Sean Van Cunit, Faculty Deans, Dr. Pamela Sweat, Dr. Catherine Cuff, and Dr. Khaled Hassanin, Associate Deans, Chairs, faculty members, and honored guests. Before we start our formal program, I kindly ask everyone in the hall to switch off any electronic device that may beep or ring during the ceremony. I would now like to invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Susan Tai, to the podium to provide special remarks in her very first convocation as President and Vice Chancellor.
Thank you, Provost MacDonald. Today, I want to recognize a person who is very important to McMaster, our Chancellor, Santee Smith. The Chancellor is the honorary head of the university who represents McMaster as an ambassador and takes part in every convocation ceremony. Chancellor Smith was the person who, at my installation as president in September, delivered the inspiring Thanksgiving address and presented me with the McMaster official charter, the McMaster Act. In the very best way, Chancellor Smith has made her role her own, and in doing so has substantially helped to build deeper, more meaningful connections between McMaster and 6 nations of the Grand River, and to advance the broader movement toward reconciliation between Canada's Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities. Chancellor Smith has served 2 terms in her role. Her second 3-year term, she has graciously agreed to extend a further 6 months, officially ends December 31st. This week's fall convocation ceremonies will be her last in the role, so it's a bittersweet time. Chancellor Smith has honored McMaster with her enthusiastic service, her authentic voice, and her genuine grace. We are all grateful. Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I hope everyone will enjoy this video featuring our dear Chancellor in her own words.
Serving as Chancellor has been a profound honor and a meaningful part of my life over the past 6.5 years. What I'm most proud of is sharing the Ohandong Galiwat Dakwan, the Thanksgiving address at every convocation, a practice from my community that opens gatherings, bringing minds and hearts together. It reminds us of our interconnections and interdependence, guiding how we make decisions. At that pivotal moment when graduates are stepping forward into new pathways, I hope it encourages them to see the bigger picture and to reflect on the responsibilities each of us carry to our global community. I'm also proud to represent my home community of 6 nations of the Grand River. From my Chancellor's robes and regalia to the words I share in Ganyak Geha, the Mohawk language. Creativity and innovation are central to McMaster University's mission, and rightly so in 2025 and beyond. As we continue to foster critical thinking and promote well-being, self-expression, and communications. Art is a way for sharing story and perspective that engage people in a visceral way, connecting the mind, body, and spirit, often transcending language barriers and tapping into the essence of the human experience. It's my hope that McMaster University continues to meaningfully activate and implement the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action regarding higher education. Over the years, I've seen positive steps being taken, but reconciliation requires ongoing effort, courage, and accountability. Of course, to make these changes meaningful and to grow, McMaster University must ensure proper resources and long-term commitments are in place. Only through sustained action and collaboration can reconciliation move from words to lived practice.
I would like to now call upon Chancellor Smith to make her welcoming remarks and then deliver the Thanksgiving address.
Yamagoa, thank you so much. Sego, Sewagoego, greetings everyone. Skanagoga, do you carry great peace with you? Watquinualado, welcome. Honored guests, staff, families, friends, colleagues, and faculty members, McMaster, and most importantly, graduands. What a wonderful day this is as we come together to share and to celebrate achievements and to extend our gratitude. And as we celebrate today, let us acknowledge the land in which we gather, a land with deep histories, cultures, and knowledge systems that continue to teach us. May this moment inspire us to walk forward with humility, curiosity, and the courage to make meaningful contributions to the world. I'm pleased to begin this ceremony with the Ohandong Galiwat Dakwan, also called the Thanksgiving Address, spoken in Ganyak Geha, the Mohawk language. Se wata hosios ne gat ne galewesa, ne ona, ne angali hohetste, ne ganawala dansula. These words of wisdom intend to unite our minds and our hearts in acknowledgement, to give thanks, to affirm our interdependence, to cultivate compassion and kindness to living entities, and to remind us of our responsibilities for sustaining nature's delicate balance, and to encourage peaceful coexistence in alignment with the immensity of creation. We offer greetings and gratitude to the people, human beings, to our ancestors, to our family and friends. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to our Mother Earth, for she provides us with everything that we need to survive and to thrive. So be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the waters, from the oceans to the streams, to the waters flowing in our body, and to the water that quenches our thirst. Water is life, so be it in our minds. Dayatinu walara ne gonjonk su'a etanayonto hagene na guat nigula. We offer greetings to all of the fish life who help to purify the waters and provide us with nourishment. So be it in our minds. Dayatinu walara ne yotunduni etanayonto hagene na guat nigula. We offer our greetings and our gratitude to all of the plant life, from the grasses to the medicines which purify and strengthen our bodies. So be it in our minds. Dayatinu walara ne odzit na wasua etanayonto hagene na guat nigula. We offer thanks to the insects who help to pollinate the plants. So be it in our minds. Dayatinu walara ne jon hekwan. We offer greetings and gratitude to our sustenance foods for providing us with nourishment and their medicine, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to all of the fruit who help to nourish our bodies, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the animals, many who sacrifice their lives to help sustain us and who are our teachers and our guides, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to the birds, whose beautiful singing help to uplift our spirits and bring peace and calm to our hearts, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to every species of tree. We cannot live without the oxygen they provide us. Their roots and sap provide us with nourishment and cleansing for our body. And we are grateful for their shelter and their shade, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings and gratitude to the circulating winds who travel the earth to bring new life and breath. Through observing the winds, we recognize the cycling of seasons and messages about our environment, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to our grandfathers, the thunderers, for purifying the air and awakening the earth and awakening us. The powerful voices of our grandfathers bring on the replenishing and the renewing rains. So be it in our minds. Tatsi dawanuwalaro ne anjongeni galakwa eto nayonto hagetne nagwat nagula. We offer greetings and gratitude to our eldest brother's son, who appears consistently each morning to provide us with sunshine, protection, and energy for all living things. So be it in our minds. Dayatinuwalaro ne asatanega wat nirele eto nayonto hagetne nagwat nagula. We give thanks and gratitude to Grandmother Moon for lighting up the nighttime sky and for her powerful pull on our waters, governing of cycles of women and birth, so be it in our minds. We offer greetings and acknowledge the stars, the cosmos, for providing us with guidance, direction, and dazzling our eyes when we look into the nighttime sky, so be it in our minds. We give thanks to our protectors, our spiritual guardians, who provide us with clarity of mind and bring peace and calm to our hearts, so be it in our minds. Datsi dawanuwalaro ne ganstant lagoa sauyela eto nayonto hagetne nagwat nagula. So be it in our minds. We give thanks to all creation, the immense creative energy that lives and moves in every entity, that lives and moves in all of us. Da eto ni gawanage, da eto. That was a very short offering of the humble acknowledgement, a reminder of the immensity of creation of the living universe, of which we, as human beings, are a very small part. In recognizing the breadth of the entire universe and natural world, I may have overlooked a few things. So now it's up to you to acknowledge and give thanks to something that I may have missed. It is a reminder of our responsibilities as protectors of nature and active upholders of skana. And skana in Ganyageha means peace or balance. To cultivate peace and balance within us and in relationship to kin, community, the environment, and all of our non-human relatives. Addressing our interdependency is necessary in sustaining our world in a good way. And we thank everything in creation, everything upon which we depend to get us to this very moment. In gratitude, in celebration, we are here to acknowledge your achievements. Convocation is a time to reflect on the stories and the actions that have shaped us, stories of perseverance, resilience, and connection. It's also an invitation to imagine stories yet to be written, the roles that you will embody, and your own impact rippling out into the world. Today marks a moment of transition, a threshold where one chapter ends and another begins. And each of you has journeyed through challenges, triumphs, learning, growth to arrive here. But no journey goes alone. Along the way, there are many helpers, teachers who have inspired, mentors who have guided, friends who have lifted, and loved ones who stood by your side with unwavering support. To all of your supporters, we say, Nyao Goa, thank you very much. Life is a journey, isn't it? And I hope, like me, your journey circles back to McMaster. To the graduands, take this moment to celebrate, to fully embrace this milestone achievement. And we look forward to witnessing the unique gifts that you will bring to the world as thoughtful, responsible, and visionary contributors to our shared future. Yo Yanale, congratulations to you all, and please enjoy the ceremony. Yawa.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. I would like to welcome Dr. Steve Ranilovic, Vice Provost and Dean of Graduate Studies, to the podium to deliver their welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Provost McDonald. Good afternoon. What a truly exceptional day today is. Convocation is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and of the transformative power of education. And that's what makes this my most favorite period of the year. Today marks a significant milestone for each of you, no matter your field of study or which degree you have pursued. You've all demonstrated resilience, curiosity, and a commitment to learning that will serve you well in every chapter of life that awaits you. To the families and friends who have supported you through this journey, I offer my heartfelt thanks. As cheerleaders of success and shoulders on which to lean on when challenges arose, your contributions cannot be understated. Today's world is rapidly changing and faces many wicked problems, including challenges in geopolitics, climate change, and economic uncertainty, just to name a few. We're witnessing the rise of a transformative technology of artificial intelligence, which to many of us seems like science fiction come alive. AI promises to be a tool for humanity to help us in our search for answers to difficult questions, to help us automate, and to make us more efficient. In short, to make our lives better. But with such far-reaching and rapidly developing technologies come new sets of challenges, many of which we're only starting to realize now. As an engineer myself, I have been trained to approach these challenges through a technological lens. Zeros and ones, lines of code, megawatts, and computations. However, it's clear that the answers to the grand challenges facing our country and our world do not lie solely in science and technology. We need humanities to help us define our own humanity and explore our own creativity. We need social scientists to help guide the development of solutions and allow us to understand their impact on our social structures and communities. We need business graduates to harness, apply, and responsibly develop our human innovation for the prosperity of all of our people. In short, we need to work together across disciplines to find solutions that blend technological, scientific, and human aspects into consideration. I'd like to pause for a minute and acknowledge that this fall, our future graduate, and in fact at this convocation, the first graduate of our Masters in Indigenous Studies will have their degree conferred. Thank you. Thank you. This is certainly a celebration for the graduate, their department, and their community, but it's also a celebration for our institution and marks an important acknowledgement of Indigenous studies as a rigorous, distinct, and integral part of McMaster's academic landscape. All these changes sound, well, they might sound overwhelming, but I am very optimistic and I see a pathway forward. And you know what? That pathway forward is sitting right here in front of me in this hall. We need you, a new generation of scholars trained with deep disciplinary knowledge, but also able to integrate and transcend traditional disciplinary boundaries. You are the new generation of scholars who are equipped with the skills to address these wicked problems in both the Canadian context and in a globally aware manner. Today, we celebrate the growth that has brought you this far. So please take a moment to pause, reflect, and celebrate. Today is a big deal. I also encourage you to continue on your path and embrace being a lifelong learner. Ask questions, seek a deeper understanding, take risks, and welcome new growth, because that is where true success lies. Congratulations to each of you, and I wish you every future success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ranilovic. I would like to welcome Dr. Catherine Cuff, Acting Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, to the podium to present our honorary degree recipient for this afternoon.
Thank you. I would now like to present the honorary degree recipient. Chancellor Smith, by the authority of the Senate of McMaster University, I have the honor to present Evelyn Myrie. So you stand right there. Evelyn Myrie is the founder and principal consultant at Empower Strategy Group. She immigrated to Canada from Jamaica in 1974 and settled in Windsor, Ontario, where she completed her BA at the University of Windsor. She began her long career in social activism when she took a position with Windsor Women Working for Immigrant Women and served as chair of the Visible Minority Women's Committee. Ms. Myrie moved back to Hamilton in 1989 to become a social development consultant with Status of Women Canada, where she worked for almost 2 decades. She was the first Black woman to serve as chair of the City of Hamilton Status of Women Subcommittee, and she was a founding member of the Elect More Women organization. She then became the founding director of the Peel Newcomer Strategy Group before returning to Hamilton as executive director of the Hamilton Centre for Civic Inclusion. Ms. Myrie co-founded the John C. Holland Awards and established the John Holland Institute for Leadership. In honor of her work with this organization, they now present an annual Everly Myrie Award for Political Action. Ms. Myrie also founded the Women Who Rock Awards, co-founded the Greater Golden Horseshoe Diversity Awards, and has served on the Hamilton Arts Advisory Committee. She has operated a local art gallery and was a long-time Hamilton Spectator columnist. Ms. Myrie serves as chair of the African Canadian Legal Clinic and the Hamilton Black History Council, and was president of the Afro-Canadian Caribbean Association. She has also been a board member for several organizations, including the Social Planning and Research Council of Hamilton, the United Way of Burlington Hamilton, the Workers' Arts and Heritage Center, the First Ontario Credit Union, the Hamilton Immigration Partnership Council, and the Hamilton Future Fund. Ms. Myrie's efforts have been recognized with numerous awards, including the Windsor Diversity Award, the YWCA Women of Distinction Award, the Queen Elizabeth II Golden and Diamond Jubilee Medals, the Afro Global Award for Community Service, the Hamilton Spectator's Portrait of Success Award, the 100 Accomplished Black Canadian Women Award, the Order of Hamilton, and was inducted into the Hamilton Gallery of Distinction. So Chancellor Smith, I ask that you recognize the contributions and the diverse community legacy of Ms. Evelyn Myrie by conferring upon her the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Evelyn Myrie, by the authority of McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to confer upon you the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to that degree. Congratulations. I would now like to invite Dr. Evelyn Myrie to deliver the Convocation address.
Thank you. I'm deeply honored and humbled by this tremendous acknowledgement. Madam Chancellor, President Tai, honored guests, graduates, family, and friends. Many of you know me, know that they call me the fashionista. So because I'm wearing this formal, flowing academic outfit, and I know that I want to start off my comment on a very serious note, I shall begin my remarks by quoting the opening lines of two serious academic novels that I think capture my message to you today, and more importantly, speak to your future. The first is George Orwell's 1984, a book in which he warned us about the dangerous world. He wrote, "It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. The second quote is from Charles Dickens' David Copperfield's, which begins with young David asking, "Whether I shall turn out to be a hero of my own life, or whether that station will be held by anyone else." My friends, family, and colleagues, graduates, we are living in an uneasy, uncertain times. The clocks are indeed striking 13. Times that call for clarity, courage, and compassion. So how do we respond? How do we cope? I respectfully suggest that we must each work hard to become the heroes of our own lives. As the great Audre Lorde reminded us, when I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid. That to me is what heroism looks like. Daring to use our strength, our knowledge, and our voice in the service of something greater than ourselves. I have been blessed to walk a path shaped by many heroes in their own stories. My first hero is my mother. My mother was a domestic worker who left Jamaica to build a better life for her children. She worked long hours, sent money home, and sacrificed her own comfort so we could have opportunity. My mother didn't wear a cape, but she was the bravest woman I ever known. Her courage to leave all she knew behind taught me that heroism is love in action and hope made real. There have been other heroes along the way, the men and women who's changed in the landscape of equity, inclusion in Canada. I'd like to acknowledge Daphne Clark, who was a hero when she founded the Immigrant Women's Center in Windsor after recognizing that the women's movement at the time had forgotten immigrant women. She built a place where their voices could be heard and their needs met, a true act of heroism born out of compassion and conviction. She also took a chance on a young woman in 1980. That was me. Daphne hired me, mentored me, and gave me my first opportunity to turn my passion for justice into a career of advocacy. Under her tutelage, I learned that fighting for equity is not just work, it is a calling. Florence Osborne was a hero when she co-founded the National Congress of Black Women, the only national organization for Black women that has ever existed in Canada and one that continues to thrive across Canada. She showed us that advocacy and solidarity can rewrite history, can rewrite stories of who belong and who leads. Judy Rebick was a hero when she was a transformative leader of the National Action Committee on the Status of Women, then Canada's largest feminist organization. She worked to open doors of leadership to women of all backgrounds. Under Judy's leadership, the women's movement began to reflect the true diversity of this country, and many of us found our voices and a place at the table because she made room for us. Doreen Johnson, a local woman in Hamilton, was a hero when she became the first Black woman to run for City Council in Hamilton. She dared to stand where she thought she belonged, and in doing so, opened doors to others to follow, for others to follow. Professor Gary Warner, our hero in our community, whose steady guidance and quiet wisdom have shaped generations of leaders, including myself. His mentorship reminds us that heroism also looks like patience, listening, faith in its creator, and faith in others. I also want to acknowledge another hero, married 2 acts early. She was a hero who spearheaded the establishment of equal rights for Indigenous women in this country in the early 60s. And sitting in this audience, and many of the graduates today, and sitting in this audience is one of my greatest heroes, my daughter. For more than 14 years, she's been courageously living with multiple sclerosis. Despite the challenges, she continues to persevere, to laugh, to dream. She teaches me every day that heroism is not about strength without struggle. It is about grace, endurance, and the refusal to let hardship define who you are. As Maya Angelou so beautifully said, "I come as one, but I stand on 10,000. I stand here today on the shoulders of all those who have come before me and beside those who continue to show what quiet heroism looks like every single day. Each of these people taught me that heroism doesn't require fame or grand gestures. It requires purpose, persistence, and heart. It means standing up when it's easier to sit down, speaking out when silence is safer, believing in community
when the world feels divided. And I want to acknowledge my community today. We're sitting in the front hall. All of you came out from your homes and your workplaces to be here to stand with me, reminds us of the message of our ancestors, lifting as we climb. For me, the belief has guided my life's work, confronting racism, advancing women's equality, building spaces where everyone feels seen and valued, and fighting against oppression in all their manifestations. I do not claim to be a hero. I know that the fight for justice is a heroic one. I don't have to wear a cape to be a hero. Be a hero in your home by showing kindness, listening deeply, and standing firm in your values. Be the one who brings peace where there is tension and hope where there is doubt. Be a hero in your community by showing up, by lifting others as you climb, by using your voice to make your corner of the world more just and compassionate. Remember that the smallest act of care can ripple across and beyond what we see. Be a hero in your workplaces by leading with integrity, by standing beside those who are overlooked, and by creating spaces where everyone feels respected and valued. Leadership that is grounded in fairness, empathy, is a quiet but lasting form of heroism. Be a hero who builds bridges where others build walls. The kind of hero who chooses understanding over division, unity over isolation, and humanity over hate. Be a hero who uses language. Be a hero who uses knowledge not just to succeed, but to serve, because education at its best is not only about what we achieve, but about how we use what we've learned to make life better for others. So my friends, remember this: you don't need superpowers or special titles to change the world. You need courage, compassion, and conviction. The world needs you, your ideas, your energy, your sense of justice. The clock is striking 13. And this is your time to answer the call. I accept this honorary Doctorate of Laws with deep gratitude, and on behalf of all those everyday heroes who have paved the way and continue to do so, and continue to light a path forward. Be a hero. Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Congratulations, Dr. Miri, for those incredibly uplifting remarks. One more hand of applause for her. I would now like to invite Dr. Susan Tai, President and Vice Chancellor, to the podium to present the graduands to our Chancellor for admission to their degrees. Graduands, if you are able, please stand. Chancellor Smith, on behalf of McMaster University Senate, I present to you these candidates and those in absentia in order that you may confer the appropriate degrees upon them, and I bear witness that they are worthy and suitable.
Graduands, by my authority and that of the McMaster University Senate, I have the great pleasure to admit those before me today and those in absentia to their individual degrees at McMaster University with all the rights and privileges pertaining to those degrees. My sincere congratulations to you all.
Please be seated.
Graduates, I now ask each of you to join me on the stage so that the Chancellor and I may welcome you to the McMaster Community of Scholars.
Honoured guests, so that each graduate's name may be heard, it would be appreciated if during the presentation of the graduates you would hold your collective applause to the end of each degree category. Thank you. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Doctor of Philosophy. Kayla Carrie Golay Lausanne. Alia Adel Ahmed Abdelhalim. Fatima Akbari. Manuel Blasiole. Reg Aglamal. Javid Nafari. Christine Teen Davidson. Samantha Kathleen McEwen. Sergei Filyasov. Lindsay Corridon. Olivia Joan King. Alex Wagstaff. Stephen Ross. Helen Benny. Catherine Lee. Mackenzie Porter. Chada Sasa. Joy Schnitka. Hassan Diogo. Alexandra Karen Addison Gogwang. Erica Faye Thompson. Layli Yusufi. Lydia Varaguna Kulasakera Pandyan. Laurie Ann Sherry.
Lakshmi Achutan. Sarah Adams.
Samir Ahmed. Rania Al-Shawa. Eduardo Luis Alvarado Rodriguez.
Lada Alves Beasy.
Zayed Anjum.
Mike Ayers. Nicole Badali.
Mirza Ahsan Beg. Srikant Balachandran.
David Barrett.
Dalaram Basiri. Vaibhav Suresh Pave. Arijit Chaudhary.
Linda Chibo.
Kathleen Cho.
Mark Choi.
Suvita Chopra. Lei Thi Hong Chu. Jennifer Ann Decker. Sasha Denisov. Kevin James Devine.
Jonathan M.J. De Silva.
Tonganai Dubé. Jennifer Linda Ellis.
Abdul Elmi.
Larissa Allison Fenn. Giovanna Elaine Grassi.
Taryn K. Grewal.
Angus Ho.
Julia Hrinkevich.
Andrew Johnson.
Craig Johnson.
Paul Justin Kaiser.
Justin Tyler Frank Kozak.
Elizabeth Tina Lamb. Neil Lang. Queen Yi Long. Chung Lin. Po Kieliu. Isabella Sofia Marquez.
Jenny Nepomniaschaya.
Marina Nessiem. Frank Joseph Uy Ong. John Uksuzoglu. Paulo Paternal.
Sonia Parbudial.
Harold Patel. Andrew Pitsadney, Harold Patel, Andrew Pitsadney, Joseph Theodore Power, Jennifer Prasad,
Amar Rundaria, Rochelle Patricia Santos Mercado,
Allison Rosario,
Aisha Salman,
Kishan Ajay Subramanian, Richard Tang,
Isabella Tarasco,
Jean-Marc Thibodeau, Titus Constantine Timotin,
Nathan Vorberg,
Sattar Wahidi, Kathy D. Yao,
Keith Young,
Chancellor Smith, may I... Tracy Ann Dathadeen. Adila Hineye Sumser. Nicole Rodrigo. Jenna Schultz. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Arts. Lily Godawa. Sienna Cynthia Brody Blackmore. Jordan David Cobbett. Carla Graham. Jessica Michelle Avery. Sadet Sarah Hasiologlu. Charlotte Marie Lilly. Ashwarya Ramkisun. Riley May Williamson. Oluwada Milola Ifayolula Babatunde. Alessia Dohanyuk. Ozichkua Chimeze Ifezi. Vijaya Khan. Malaika Mitra. Rosemary Mwankosiobi Mwandeke. Emily Noel Rafus. Yin Jia Lin. Hagar Efa. Mohammed Awab Khan. Kareem Zidane. Alexandra Jolly Andrade. Stacy Victoria DiBerna. Bethany Grace Farrell. Mira Malik. Shobika Maharandraj. Roya Motazadian. Jovana Paramentic. Tiffany Ann Sadler. Lubna Salama. Jacqueline Rachel Shatkovsky. Yume Wu. Marissa Ann Sino. Sierra Maria Gallo. Erica Rose Carriere. Alexis Claire Dulong. Masma Golam Alazizadeh. Muzgan Hamraz. Alisa Michelle Ramjaz. Sofia Souza. Roha Butt. Ian Nathaniel de Jong. Camille de la Cruz. Julia Garland. Mason Gray Goshgarian. Biolai Hu. Valeria Shatska. Quan Q Chiang. Ashley Breen Falconer. Olivia Pearl Elizabeth Forrest. Kristen Kirby. Oyinkansola Rachel Kumapai. Alexandru Roman. Jamie Nicole Somerville. Ian Gunter. Haya Baig. Umnia Gilani. Brittany Lynn Grace Leger. Tiffany Lowe. Moin Miralian. Shaza Zahir Hassan. Maria Sophia Cohen Galvo. Jasmine Georgina Crawshaw. Riley Harper Crocker. Philomena Kamzic. Anna Nesfit. Kelsey Marie Chan. Mason Fitzpatrick. Shihao Zhong. Nicholas Francis Marshall. Riley Carmen Tracy. Mawa Hosinyar. Sana Al-Achkar. Rachel Elizabeth Dennison. Akka Christian England. Rachel Erin Gallagher. Samuel Nicholas Hartling. Abigail Kleinlager. Dania Kolor. Pratham Satoskar. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Public Policy. David Corbett. Abdurrahman El Sayed. Sana Kohistani. Dorothy Corin Rodriguez. Mathushan Thilakanathan. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Science. Simranpreet Kaur Sandal. Sana Ali. Jasdeep Singh Dillon. Nancy Du. Nicole Gauthier. Tyler M. Schneider. Nanzibar Tasneem. Owen Joe. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Master of Social Work. Cheryl Lynn Kagara Abordo. Ashley Logan Anderson. Kelly Pamela Arbuckle. Nana Bafur Owaya Jar. Dahlia Belfer. Melissa Ann Cortez. Victoria Lynn Dorey. Melissa Jane Elliott. Dua E. Fatima. Mona Huang. Sharon Kang. Justin McDonald. Samuel Jamie Marokin. Laksha Rashmin Shah. Christal Patrice Spencer Thomas Blaine. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Arts and Science. Arella Ruo Si Yang. Elise Fang Huan. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Commerce. Jawad Abbas. Safa Ahmed. Obada Al-Akjar. Jasan Singh Atwal. Gumahit Bains. Saif Barakat. Craig Thomas Caparol. Harleen Chahal. Mingsha Chen. Michael Andrew Kutu. Elia Angela Francis de Gazon. Joban Dada. Yuao Ding. Taran Gotra. Aditya Gigin. Spencer Igneski. Stefan Jakob. Nujat Khan. Gaurav Khanna. Harrison Robert Lauer. Zipeng Li. Huibing Liu. Yeyao Liu. Helen Daria Melnik. Samia Mumtaz. Augustine Nataye Ahuma. Fabia Nassim. Jeremiah Khan Hai Nguyen. Gurjasan Nijar. Jawen New. Hamza Ahmed Sahib. Shitong Si. Jaskarian Singh Sohal. Devin Solmaz. Joshua Nicholas Wagner. Yihei Wang. Julianne White. Ibrahim Yusuf. Eric Jan. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Humanities. Ella Beasley. Jean-Jacques Seamus Byrne, Yuma El Sabai, Liam John Joseph McLean, Justina Eva Patrin, Fatima Waris Ali, Alexa Julianne Wong, Yuana Chuok Yang Wu, Zeran Wu, Winston Ju, Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Music. Ghazal Faturechi, Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Humanities. Melissa Chapman, Brigitte Samantha Clark, Ali Fikirkota, Ines Garces, Natalie Ivanis, Selma Jakupovic, Emma Marika Lemieux Lockhorst, Florencia Abigail Oliveira, Aman Rao, Zara Shania Jolie Williams, Zoe Sharona Josie Williams, Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Honours Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Noor Akrawi, Emma Alisa Albanese, Angelica Cassandra Reyes, Ria Bala, Reyes Sarah Bijou, Andrea Diane Bone, Amelia Bernice Burt, Justin Douglas Carriere, Sarah Conte Kasha, Yuhan Chen, Claire Tala Ciccarelli, Rachel Elizabeth Paver Brooks DeVoe, Jersey Grace Di Felice, Katera Roman, Sarah Amra Mohammed El Baka, Juliana El Zarif, Jake Farmer, Prakriti Hossain, Ahmed Khalil, Ambika Khurmei, Naomi Levsengower, Yushi Lee, Timothy Emmanuel Lutwig, Ethan MacDonald, Julia Nicole Mello, Chika Adobe Osigwe, Xinyang Pang, Aisha Jitez Patel, Karini Ravish Shankar, Ovia Savaveswaran, Maha Siddiqui, Khan Anika Tabassum, Muntaha Tahir, Mustafa Aydin Zorab Taluban. Danielle Adiesi Ugboma. Jay Pratish Kumar Vashi. Stephanie Radha Virasamy. Lily Elizabeth Wright. Ruin Zhang. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the degree Bachelor of Arts from the Faculty of Social Sciences. Farisha Amir. Ivania Adamari Corias. Seng Deng. Jason Nicholas Diakopoulos. Youssef Nadim El Sharif Roca. Sarah Mohammed El Tayeb El Wasila. Jessica Rhiannon Emery. Mackenzie Grassley. Ryan Michelle Hodge. Hasim Taher. Karen Karim Kodab. Sofia Labriciosa. Aidan Stanley Leet. Dorina Lenvai. Danielle Lopez. Jack McCarthy. Shang-Chi Meng. Janaya Naomi Miranda. Claudia Motzko. Sabrina Munfa. Mariha Nahi. Divya Dolly Patel. Claudia Daniela Reyes. Shaza Shihadze. Ishan Sood. Hishan Chu. Isis Elizabeth Verch. Sveta Vitro. Chancellor Smith, may I present to you the following graduates of the Graduate Diploma Programme. Rhea Dmelo. Andy Xiao Cheng Lin. Srishti Rajwani. Dorothy Rachel Sanchez Pinedo. Shi Shao.
Okay, let's give one more round of applause to all of the newest graduates of the class of 2025. Honored guests, I would now like to introduce Melissa Cortez, a graduate of the degree Masters of Social Work, who will be delivering the valedictory address.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melissa Cortez, and it's truly an honor to stand here before you today. To Chancellor Smith, Dr. Tai, Dr. McDonald, Dr. Halinovic, Dr. Hassanin, Dr. Sweat, Dr. Cuff, and Dr. Marquis, thank you all. In addition to today's stage party, I also want to turn to our parents, our siblings, our friends, our professors, and our peers. Thank you all to everyone who offered and created space for us to achieve our goals and imagine our futures. I specifically look to my mom, my brother, and my partner. Thank you all for your love and support. It's very blind, I can't really see you, but hi. Being given the task of speaking to the graduating class is something I did not see myself doing a year ago today, but now that I'm here, I'm going to draw from my Filipino roots and invite you all to imagine a basket symbolizing your journey. As we reflect on our time at McMaster and gather here today, I want us to weave our accomplishments, memories, and communities together to create our basket, a space and legacy that holds us with care. I try to bring myself, a piece of myself in everything I do, but this requires me to first ask myself, who am I? And what is my purpose here? For context, I was born and raised in a small, obscure city somewhere nearby that you've probably never heard of, Toronto, Ontario. I'm a second-generation Filipino, firstborn daughter, and the first in my family to attend post-secondary and graduate school. In elementary school, middle school, and high school, I was one of 2 to 3 Filipinos. At home, I just had my mom, my dad, and my brother. So small family, small circles, small life. When I started post-secondary, I was clawing my way through, balancing educational and personal pressures of making a name for myself in academia, while figuring out who I am and how I belong in the diaspora. I wore a mask for the longest time, unsure of how to figure out what existed beneath the surface and too scared to show others the real me. McMaster became a space for me to grow, explore, and understand myself and the world around me, because not only was I connecting with community, I was learning new frameworks, languages, and skills that guided me towards better understanding myself. And a bit over a year ago, I was ready to write my thesis on identity and care work for the Master of Social Work program, all based on my upbringing and personal reflections. I felt the momentum, and I felt really excited. But my bubble burst merely a few weeks before the start of the school year, because my dad passed away. And my hopes and aspirations for the year unraveled faster than the time it took to gather them. Because how was I supposed to write about my childhood, my identity, and my roots when my ancestry became inaccessible, the present felt immaterial, and my future made no sense? And so when September came around, I picked myself up, dusted off my mask, and floated around for the first few weeks of school. And I was back to square one, trying to figure out the same old questions. Who am I, and what is my purpose here? I joked a bit too much about dropping out of school, and I'm not going to deny that there was a little bit of truth to my jokes. I truly consider dropping out and just ghosting everyone, but as I now reflect on my past year, I think about the power of knowledge and the importance of community. We are only as strong as the people around us. I wouldn't be here today without the support from my community, a space cultivated here at McMaster, a sense of belonging I don't think I'll be able to find anywhere else. I reflect on what it means for me to stand here today. Graduating and being valedictorian is an ode to what has brought me today. My family sitting in the crowd, my friends, and my dad who I know is watching over me as I stand here. Being here as a second-generation Filipino graduate is a result of recognizing the importance of belonging, identity, and care. And so the degree we will receive today symbolizes this personal growth, preservation of knowledge, and a passion for lifelong learning. With this in mind, we as McMaster graduates must move forward to serve the socio-cultural and economic needs of our communities. And I'm not just referring to the direct communities that supported us throughout our learning journeys here today, but communities that include our allies, our global neighbors, and our ancestors. And now more than anything else, our communities need all the love and care we can offer. As Bell Hooks said, our visions for tomorrow are most vital when they emerge from the concrete circumstances of change we are experiencing right now. Think about this basket you've created throughout your time at McMaster, how you might carry it moving forward, and who has access to your basket materials. I encourage each and every one of you to reflect on the brilliant work you've accomplished and continue to show up in spaces as graduates with a desire and a commitment to care for our communities. We must remember that today's milestone is a result of every critical discussion, every innovative research pursuit, and every meaningful connection we've engaged with. And now more than anything, we need to embark on new adventures as agents of change, because yes, we live in a world full of injustices that we cannot and should not ignore. And so I want to conclude by offering a final piece for you to weave into your basket: critical hope. This hope recognizes despair and simultaneously leaves space for compassion and change, creating a balance between critical analysis and emotional imagination. And so think of the communities you've cultivated here at McMaster. Think of your own growth, whatever that might look like, that now guides you towards the next role waiting for you. Social worker, policy analyst, lawyer, urban planner, teacher, anthropologist, student again, maybe? But whatever that is, think of who you are and what your purpose is. And so I want to conclude by congratulating you all, class of 2025, and invite you all to imagine such an enriching future for us. We're all gathered here not just to celebrate on our own individual accomplishments, but to coexist as a mosaic and move forward with a shared sense of critical hope, excitement, and care. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, for your incredible remarks. May I now invite Dr. Pamela Sweat, Dean of the Faculty of Humanities, to present the Distinguished Alumni Award for the Arts.
Thank you, Dr. McDonald. I would now like to present our recipient for the 2025 Distinguished Alumni Award for the Arts, Dr. Jonathan F. Vance. Jonathan Vance is Distinguished University Professor and the J.B. Smallman Chair in the Department of History at Western University, where he teaches military and Canadian history and the history of memory. He previously held the Canada Research Chair in Conflict and Culture. After growing up in Waterdown, Ontario, Dr. Vance earned his Honours BA in History at McMaster, followed by his Master's degree at Queen's and his PhD from York University. At the beginning of his career, he taught at Wilfrid Laurier, the University of Guelph, and Brock University before joining the faculty at Western in 1997. Dr. Vance has authored 9 books, several of which have garnered large audiences beyond the scholarly community. His highest profile works include the award-winning Death So Noble, Memory, Meaning, and the First World War, and A Gallant Company, The True Story of the Great Escape, which has appeared in multiple editions for international markets. His 2 most recent titles are The Great War from Memory to History and A Township at War, which is the story of nearby East Flamborough during the First World War. Dr. Vance, who served as editor of the Encyclopedia of Prisoners of War and Internment, also curates the Leigh and Lois Smith War, Memory, and Popular Culture Research Collection at Western University, which includes materials such as children's literature, postcards, military training manuals, and popular culture artifacts. He also leads a public history project that brings to life postcards for men and women who served in the First World War by reproducing those postcards and sending them to their original destinations, and by using them as teaching tools for schools, libraries, and museums. A Fellow of the Royal Society of Canada, Dr. Vance has earned the Premier's Research Excellence Award, along with several honors for individual books, including the Leila Common Award from the Canadian Authors Association for the Best Book in Nonfiction, the Floyd Chalmers Award for Ontario History, the Charles P. Stacey Prize from the Canadian Committee, the Sir John A. Macdonald Prize from the Canadian Historical Association, and the J.W. Defoe Foundation Book Prize for distinguished writing that contributes to the understanding of Canada. McMaster University is proud to recognize Dr. Jonathan Vance of the class of 1985 with the 2025 Distinguished Alumni Award for the Arts.
Congratulations, Dr. Vance. May I call upon the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Steve Ranilovic, who will present the President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision.
Thank you, Provost McDonald. The President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision is granted to those educators who, through innovation and commitment, have significantly enhanced the quality of their students' learning experience. I invite Dr. Sarah Green to please come forward. The importance of graduate supervisors cannot be overestimated. They are mentors in research and advisors in academic matters. They are connectors to new networks and collaborations. They are motivational speakers when things don't go as planned and good listeners when needed. Dr. Sarah Green exemplifies all of these traits. As a professor in the School of Social Work, Dr. Green has built a reputation as a dedicated mentor who is committed to creating a supportive space that fosters academic excellence, inclusivity, and individuality. Dr. Green recognizes that every student brings McMaster a unique set of experiences and challenges. She takes the time to understand what her students hope to achieve during their graduate work and what they envision for their future. It is not uncommon for Dr. Green to leverage her network and introduce students to additional mentors or peers who can provide different perspectives. At other times, she may be emailing professional development opportunities that come across her desk. For others, she may add an additional planning session or 2 or 3 to their calendars. Dr. Green sets high expectations for scholarly excellence, but she provides the space and support for her students to take risks, explore new directions, and challenge themselves. I particularly enjoy what a past student wrote. Sarah was more than just my PhD supervisor. She has been my scholarly champion. She has encouraged me to take risks, discover my talents, and guided me in finding my academic voice. She is the type of supervisor who walks beside you as you embark on your academic journey, holds your hand when needed, and knows when to let go while still walking behind you, just in case. It is my pleasure to present the President's Award for Excellence in Graduate Supervision to Dr. Sarah Green. Congratulations, Dr. Green.
Congratulations, Dr. Green. I would now like to invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Susan Tai, to the podium to deliver the President's Address.
Hello and congratulations to our graduating students and to the supporters who have helped you get here. What an important day this is in all your lives. And what an honor it is for me, especially my first convocation as president, to be able to address you as we celebrate your achievements. Graduates, you can feel proud as you cross the stage today. You have earned your degrees that matter. What you have learned has equipped you to make positive and important contributions to our society, as many have done before you. You can be proud of McMaster's history of innovation in many fields, including health sciences, engineering, science, the humanities, social science, and business, every single one of our faculties. You can be proud of where McMaster is today, as our researchers, including your professors, are surging ahead, creating new forms of automobiles, making life safer and better for older people, and producing new vaccines, medical tests, and treatments. They are forming new companies to help diversify Canada's economy and creating new jobs, many of them right here in Hamilton. You can feel proud to be graduating from the only university in Canada with a full-sized research nuclear reactor, which drives a growing volume of radiopharmaceuticals and materials discovery, while also saving lives by producing 70,000 doses of prostate cancer treatments every year. You have had front row seats to the entry of artificial intelligence into so many aspects of everyday life, including the university experience. AI is opening issues and opportunities that are engaging the skills of experts across the entire university in fields that range from computing to ethics, medicine to economics, marketing to visual arts. It's changing how students learn and how instructors teach. It's challenging norms and expectations in ways that are still emerging. It's opening massive new frontiers of discovery that will help shape the future of humanity. Right on our campus, it's enabling the creation of new antibiotics, just as traditional antibiotics are losing their power to keep us healthy. McMaster experts are grappling with the huge demands of AI. It's already replacing our fragile power grids, and which will continue to grow. They are finding new ways to make more power, as we already are using for other purposes, and to scale up the supply of carbon-free energy through nuclear, wind, and solar power generation. AI can make our lives longer and easier, but it also threatens many livelihoods and can enable deception and crime if we are not careful. It will certainly reshape the world's economy. These opportunities and challenges will frame your working experiences and the course of your lives. You have the power and the responsibility to shape this emerging, exciting future. You are joining a prestigious group of alumni who have made significant contributions to society across a wide range of human endeavor. Among their many, many achievements, McMaster graduates have earned 2 Nobel Prizes, been to space, led major companies, made Hollywood movies, led governments, earned Olympic medals, and rocked out sold-out theaters and stadiums. You are graduating at an inflection point in history. You can be the difference makers in the fight to save democracy, to push back against climate change, to promote peace, to keep the next pandemic at bay, and to reconcile the injustices of Canada's past. Your energy and ideas are the fuel for innovation and discovery that will take us into the future. When you apply your own curiosity and kindness and calm to what you have learned at McMaster, you can do anything. It's your turn. I want to tell you that I find it reassuring to know you are about to put your hands on the metaphoric steering wheel of our society. You have the benefit of a great education, and because you are graduating from McMaster, you have the tools to gather evidence, weigh it, and act on it, and to serve not just your employers or your employees, but the world we share. I hope that today you will remember with gratitude the people who have supported you on your academic journey, including your family members, partners, and friends, your instructors and staff members who take great pride in your achievements. On a day like this, I like to think back to my own graduations, 3 of them at 2 different universities, and what I'd wish I'd known at that time. I think of my own daughters in university and what I'd like them to know as they reach this point. And of course, I think about you. I'd like to offer you 5 pieces of advice. Keep learning. Today, we celebrate your completion of an important stage of your education. But it's not the end of your education overall. I hope you will seek every opportunity to continue learning throughout the rest of your lives, whether formally or informally. The point is to continue gathering knowledge. Keep yourselves up to date. Take in as many ideas and as much information as you can. The more you read, observe, listen, and think, the happier and more productive you will be. Take risks. When life's choices present themselves, it can be tempting to take the safest, easiest way. But that isn't always the best way. I urge you not to be reckless, but after carefully considering your options, to push yourself beyond what's comfortable, to aspire, to be open to opportunities, to remain curious and courageous. This is how we grow, even when we fail. Base your decisions and actions on solid values. Be honest, kind, and trustworthy in all your dealings. Be good citizens, good family members, good partners, and good friends. Avoid gossip and needless workplace politics. Look for the best in others, praise freely, forgive easily, and share your resources, including time and attention. You will never regret it. Work hard, be persistent, and have a good attitude. Your degree is a beginning, and every opportunity is like a spark. You're going to need to feed those sparks with fuel, and that fuel is work. There's no easy way around it, but it doesn't need to be unpleasant. Hard work makes its own opportunities. There will always be challenges, but your work will always pay off. Finally, believe in yourself. Today, of all days, you know how much effort it took to reach Convocation. It's not easy to earn a degree, nor should it be. Your degree has value, you have value, you deserve kindness and respect. I wish you all the very best. I'm expecting big things, and I am glad you chose McMaster, and I hope you will stay connected. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tai. May I now invite Chancellor Smith back to the podium to deliver the closing remarks.
Yo Yanale! Congratulations to the class of 2025. Yes! Yo Yanale in Ganya Geha translates to mean well done or good work. And I would like us to all shout it out to the room, to each other. So I'm going to teach it syllable by syllable. It starts with yo. Yan. Early. Yo Yannerle. Okay. On the count of three, really loud. 1, 2, 3. Yo Yannerle. Well done. We can do it better. We'll do it better. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yo Yannerle. Yes. Yo Yannerle. As a McMaster alumna, I look forward to seeing where you all go from here. You are all now graduates and members of the McMaster alumni family. Dr. Miri, Dr. Vance, Dr. Green, and Melissa, congratulations on all of your accomplishments and for sharing your work in words and your journey to inspire us. Dr. Tai, you've given us a lot to think about, and I will personally take all of your words with me as I go. It's been an honor to serve as Chancellor for the past 6.5 years. It was a remarkable part of my life, and I did it with wholehearted enthusiasm. McMaster will continue to be a home for me. So graduates, take all of these wise words with you as you go. My very best wishes to all of you as you take your next steps in your journey. Yoyanale, congratulations.
Thank you, Chancellor Smith. We invite the graduates and their guests to visit Wentworth Room C immediately following your convocation ceremony, as there will be a gathering to welcome you as newly minted McMaster alumni, with light refreshments for you and your loved ones. This event will offer a relaxed atmosphere for you to mingle, share memories, and bask in the joy of your accomplishments while enjoying some coffee and sweet treats. Let's make your special day even sweeter together. Loved ones, you will be able to meet your graduates at the alumni welcome event after they've picked up their degree, as we ask that only graduates enter the degree distribution area, and that's important information to avoid a logjam out there. Following the singing of our national anthem, the academic procession and the graduate procession will exit the hall, accompanied by music performed by local Indigenous artists. I would ask that you please remain standing at your seats until the academic procession and the graduates have left the hall. Please join me now in the singing of our national anthem. After the singing of the anthem, this convocation stands adjourned.